Well, hey, basketball fans, welcome to the fourth game of the Neighborhood Sports basketball season, 11 and 12 rather. And we've got white Spurs, which is the Moore Spurs, against Larson Spurs in black today. And Larson's Spurs are riding a win from their last game, up and down called there. And, of course, the last game was canceled due to the hard freeze the area had. And so these guys are eager to get back at it. Callum, your ball handler, as we open things up, coming across midcourt. And he finds Laxton on the wing. And looking for Callum in the paint, tipped away. Unlucky there. And Moore's Spurs have it. And then a foul called to give the ball back to White. And it's number 3 for the White Spurs. Kicks it out. Long 2-ball. Nothing doing there. Offensive board. And finally wrestled away, but then retained. 3 with his eyes up. Finds 14. Now 3's in the corner. Trying to keep the ball alive. And then Seth has a nice block. Gives it to Laxton, and Callum's got it. So how about some defense there? Callum dishes to Laxton. Goes to the paint. Laxton keeps the dribble alive. Kicks out to Seth. Seth puts it up. And in for the first bucket of the game. 2-0 early, Black Spurs. And then another wing 3. Air, and Laxton saves it. It would have gone out, but he sacrifices the body. And Seth in transition. Finds Callum, kicks it around. Laxton spins around. It's blocked by 6. He's the tallest kid on the court, coming in at about 5'11", 5'10" maybe. Inbound stays with Larson's guys under the basket. Laxton's got it, kicks it out, no one home. 3's gonna fast break the other direction. Ezra contesting, and they turn him around a little bit, but the teardrop shot goes, and an one opportunity happens. So no points awarded from the makes. Maybe the foul was called before, but if being a shooting foul, you'd think he'd got the bucket. And a lane violation. So the violation called on Black, stepping into the lane too soon. And so it should be a free throw, not an inbound pass. Since it was a violation, they'd redo it, and that's what Larson's arguing. And maybe they'll just sweep that one under the rug and play on here. Callum brings it across midcourt, finds Laxton. And Laxton looking for Callum again, but 42 stepped in the way of that. Ezra gets back on defense, and they'll call White for a travel. Callum brings the ball down the court after the inbound. And he's going to drive himself. Hits out to Ezra. Ezra spins. And how about that shot? I don't think he ever saw the basket when he shot it, but it counted.
Turn, defense.
Callum will pick number 3 up, who crosses over into the paint. And then 6 retains. It's going to be short. And Laxton secures the board. And gives it to 44 to bring it down. And works his way to Seth on the wing. Seth, left-hand dribble, kicks out to Laxton. Looked like he was tempted to shoot that 3-ball. 35 down the baseline, tipped by 14. 6 gets the rebound, and here we come the other way. Callum with getting his hands in there. The ball's loose, rolls out, and they're going to give it to Larson's guys. 20-minute halves, and a quarter of that time ebbed off so far. Callum drives into the paint, kicks out to Ezra, and that's twice Callum's been under the basket and couldn't find an avenue. Callum going to shoot a teardrop shot and roll it in. He's got another shot. 6-2 Black Spurs. 3 works to the wing. 28's taken 3 shots from that spot today. Ezra's got the rebound. And then the march occurs back the other way. Laxton to Callum. Callum loses the dribble off somebody's foot. And then a substitution opportunity. Looked like the whistle blew in the middle of the play. So fresh feet check in for both squads. Pass comes here and stolen by Robert. Robert making his presence known upon arrival into the game. Laxton passes to Jackson, who's in the game now as well. Jackson's going to drive in, lose the ball, and White secures it. And 44 will see what he can do. Pass to 12. Into the lane he goes, finger roll, and it's true! And he's got the first field goal for White. Callum sets up the offense. Jackson back to Callum. Callum going back up with it and didn't go up with it. It's a good way to draw a foul if you do go up with it. And they turn the ball over without a shot opportunity. Jackson about to tie him up, almost a jump ball. 5 comes up with it. And a skirmish at the top of the arc. Shot goes up, front of the rim. Callum will secure the board, and he's going to go in, drive, trying to keep the dribble alive. And couldn't quite, and Larson will take a timeout. So back from the timeout, just noticing there's no Kendall, who's the elevation on the Black Spurs team today in attendance. Callum goes up with it, and wrestling for the rebound, couldn't quite get it. Ball doesn't drop. Still 6-4. The score here at almost the halfway point in the first half. Jackson guarding at the top. And 12 goes in and has his second bucket of the game. He's got 2 now. So tied at 6. Larson Spurs come back. Callum's going to drive in himself. Ball swatted away. Hits 23. He's going to shoot a long ball. And nothing happening there. .44 works now to his left side. Jackson still guarding. Callum swipes it away and steals it. And there goes 44 on a fast break. And then 53's got it now, and he's blocked and fouled, it sounds like. Got his arm, he'll go to the line. So 1 shot for a possible 2 points would break the tie. And it's too strong off the back. Jackson's got his rebound, and then a loose ball, and then out of bounds, it'll go to White. 12 works to 44. And then calls for it again, but 44 is going to try to back it up. And 14 finds it on the baseline. Laxton covering that. One man. They say no double team, I guess. 1 man is all you can guard him with. Black giving all White once, and they get his arm. And if they call that a shot, then he'll go to the line. So White to shoot 1 for 2 and won't quite drop. And Larson's guys secure the board.
It was 300 at that time.
Laxton has it now on the right side. Double teamed there. 23. Low pass to Jackson. Jump shot from the wing too high. Callum trying to get the board. Secures it out to Laxton. And he'll try the teardrop again. Same result. And this time White comes up with it. .44. Loose ball there. And Jackson trying to capitalize. Couldn't quite. And 12, who's been the primary scorer for the Moore Spurs, is called on the double dribble. Long inbound to Seth as he'll do the point guard duties. Jackson close to a carry, no call. Shot short. .14 alone on the wing, drives in, good looking shot. He capitalizes, breaks the tie, 8-6 White. Seth dishes to Jackson. And then back to Seth on the baseline. And ball was tipped into White's arms. Back the other way we come. Just past the halfway point of the first half. And ball stays, or goes over to Black. I thought he said white ball. Thought maybe it had gotten tipped and I didn't see it. Jackson around the corner. And Black can't handle it. Not sure if it was intended for 15 or 40, but they both made a reach for it, and neither one came up with it. Pass intercepted by Ezra, showing some athleticism there. Way to go, 40. Seth with his eyes up, finds Jackson on the wing, gonna go all the way in. Use the backboard, unlucky, and White secures it. And Black's gonna have to capitalize on some of these offensive rebound opportunities. 14, who made his last shot from this side, works on the baseline. 42 gonna take a shot and get it. And it was a long 2-ball, stepped over the line. And a high pass from Seth to Ezra. And that ball is knocked away by 6. And they'll let that one smartly go out and stay with Black. And Jackson all the way in, has it, got through the traffic. Seth with a good offensive board, that's what we were just discussing. They're gonna have to get a couple more of those, stay in this game. And Seth with a long shot, too short. And the long arm of the law, number 6, comes down with it. And 3 will work it down. Good defense from the arc. Seth counters that pass opportunity, or Jackson rather. And then number 3 spins around, shoots it like a ballerina. It was close, offensive board, gonna have another shot at it. And this one rolls off to the right side. Third try, no good, and it's off of Black, it'll stay with White. Long 3-ball there, too long, but who's there but White? And they'll reset. Number 3 drives in, and nothing happening there. 14 wrestles it, but I think this will go Black's way. So Seth will slow the tempo down as he takes some instruction from Coach. Kicks out to Jackson on the wing. Over to 15, works back to the top. Into the lane, slapped away, and that's going to be over the back. Inbound to Seth. Good pick by Ezra. Back to Ezra. Ezra picks up the dribble back to Seth. And 15 calls for it, has it. And he's looking for 23 in the corner. Flat shot. And 3 wanted to go all the way. Jackson knocks the ball away and then gets the steal. How about Jackson working fast? 53, may have got away with a carry there. Hard pack, and White comes up with it. Rocket pass to 14 on the near side wing. Back to 3. And Seth doing a good job keeping him out of the paint. And that ball is thrown away. Turnover back to Larson's team as we make a sub. 5:16 to go in the first half. 10-6 White over Black. Couple fresh feet in for Black. And a foul called. Ref has all the boys knock the dust off the bottoms of their feet. Ezra gets it on the inbound into the paint, wanting to shoot it. Can't find a lane. Laxton has it now. Working, and they'll give him double dribble for that. Hesitated too much. And number 12, Braden, recognized him from the baseball fields, has the ball again. He's had some success shooting the ball today. And Callum's going to swipe that one and steal it. And then decides to slow things down. Gets it again. And then loses it in the paint as he drives. So that ball proven to be elusive. 44 through the legs. And Jackson trying to swipe the ball. It's loose for a second. Shot opportunity here. Rolls off the back of the rim. Ezra races for it. Good hustle play for 40. And the Larson squad will reset the offense and try yet again. Callum uses the screen, keeping the dribble alive. Ball's packed out of bounds, and it'll be a black ball. Inbound to Callum, over to Jackson, left side of the paint. Shot, and he's fouled. He'll shoot. One shot worth 2 if he can sink it. Black still down by 4, and he bags it. So 10-8 White in a close one. 3:17 to go in the first half. Braden, ball's knocked away by Jackson. Callum comes up with it, and Black's coming the other way. 44 on 44. Callum behind him. Goes up, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot. They call it. White arguing it was clean. So again, one shot, good for 2 if he can make it. And he shoots that one short, misses the whole thing.
Gets 1 shot or 2.
And they'll go the other way. Good hustle by these defenders outside. Shot goes short, or rather long, I should say. And then wrestled by White, but they couldn't contain it before it goes out of bounds. And the inbound happens here with 2:30 to go. Jackson kicks out to Robert, and a close call. Good offensive board by Ezra, and he goes up and he's fouled. And so these boys going up with the ball is paying off. Ezra shoots to the left, misses, and it'll go with White. Jackson will pick 44, who calls for the pick. Goes the opposite direction of the pick. And then a foul called on Jackson. Got most ball, but a little arm. So, per usual, one shot worth 2 if he can make it here, and he does. Rips the net and takes the score back to a 4-point advantage. 12-8, White. Ball to the right. Braden lunges. It's a blocking foul. Ezra shoots one low to Callum. Callum through the legs and nearly loses it. Ezra there to save him. And then it's stolen and then hits a foot. Braden secures it. Hits 9. 9 in the corner.
One man.
44 must have kept a foot down on the up and down. Finds Braden at the top. And Braden whips around. Kind of the Hakeem Olajuwon rainbow shot won't go. Maybe we should say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in honor of LeBron passing his scoring record. That was one of the shots he took. Callum dishes to Jackson. Jackson to Robert. Down the baseline. Blocked. 44 gets all ball.
5 seconds.
The clock ebbs to 1. He'll take a long shot, but nothing doing there. And we'll go to the break. 12-8 White advantage. So black balls. We start the second half going the other direction. 12-8 advantage for White. Callum to Seth. Hot pass taken away from him. 14, hurry into the basket, loses it low, picks it back up, kicks it out to an open 3 for 2, number 3 that is. 28 secures the rebound, and then 3 finds it again, works around into the paint, spins around. They're going to call him for a travel, didn't keep that pivot foot still. Callum works his way down, drives all the way in, goes up with it, and fouled. And so he draws the foul by going for the shot. One shot, good for 2 if he makes it. And this one, a little long. Number 6 rebounds it. And 3, open for 3, a deep ball. They thought about going in. Drew the oohs and the ahs, and Ezra does the most important thing about rebounding it. Callum works to his left. Hits Ezra. Ezra turns around and shoots and misses to the right. but he was open there for a minute. And 3 trying to blow by and in. Ezra turns him away. And then 23 nearly takes it from him. Seth staying on 14, but he finds a way to shoot it, and he gets it in. The first points of the second half belong to White. 14-8. Callum to Seth. Seth turns around, shoots, and 14 blocks. 3 has it, and he goes right by. Black wasn't even looking, and he took a shot in the face. No foul called. Callum works from the left side. Ezra in the paint. Back to Callum. Callum for 3. A 3 ball. Missed to the left. Looked like the depth was on from here, but missed the rim, and White secures the board. 42 coming back the other way. And Callum tips it away. Nearly collected on it. And 3's going to shoot a deep 3. Misses to the right. 3 white shirts around it. And 6 knocks it out of bounds on accident. Callum, deep pass to the corner, and then hands off to Seth, gives it to Ezra. Ezra back to Seth. Deep 3 ball from Seth, and 6, who lives under the basket with those long arms, gets another rebound. 42, long 2 shot, pushes 1 over, and 23 smartly lets it go out, black ball. Callum gets the play from coach. And deep pass into the corner again to 15. Gives it to Seth. Seth comes around. Callum there. Baseline shot blocked by 6. Ezra comes in. 28 secures it. So White's defense proving pretty formidable. 3. A lot of steps there. Got rid of it before he traveled, but it's tipped away by Black. Inbound to White. Long ball hits the front of the rim, and 23 secures it for Larson's team. Callum keeps it himself, and the ball is fumbled away. Ezra grabbed it, and then I guess called for the foul. So a little confusion on whose team had the ball, and it was White's ball. They got it right. And Braden tied up. Callum trying to take it. Does. And the thundering herd comes this way. Dished off to Jackson. Jackson looking for help. Finds Callum. Jump shot there. And it goes. Callum's got his score. I was going to say his second bucket of the game. I can't remember if he had gotten one earlier or not. It seems like he might have. Braden now driving. And up with the shot. Too deep. 5 there to secure it. Ezra knocks it out. And it must have gone off White's hand. Gives it to Black. 4:26 to go in the game. 14-10 White. Ezra in the inside of the paint. Kicks out to Jackson, who will take the shot. And just shy on the front of the rim. Ezra picks up 44 as he works to his right. And looking for Braden. He'll give it to him. Braden into the paint, back to 44, deep 3, and nearly had it. It sank for a second and then popped back out. Unlucky for him for sure. Laxton back to Callum, give and go action. And Callum finds Robert, who shoots it deep, and then Jackson punches it away. So a good looking offensive set there, just didn't complete with a bucket on the other end. Big set by 12. 44 for 3. Short. Jackson gets the rebound. And Callum will let the squad get set. Works to his far side, gets instructions from coach, and then decides to take it himself. It's knocked away. Oh, and a double dribble called there. Still a 4-point spread. Laxton across the court to Jackson. Dribbles into the paint. Gives it to Callum. Callum on a layup. Won't work. Ezra fighting for it. And then they're tied up. Possession arrow goes with Moore's team. And then Jackson gets a hand on the pass. And then tried to swipe it. Ezra in there as well. Laxton punches it, and Robert comes up with it. So good hustle defense for the Black Spurs. Callum gives it to Laxton. Laxton looking to give it back to him, but he wasn't ready for it, and 5 has it. 9 coming the other way. Robert guarding him, and they're going to say he dribbles out. Black's team. How about Robert come up with some defense? Callum works to Jackson. Jackson up and blocked. Callum gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Robert, and nobody on the other end of the pass. .09 to go in the game. And the shot comes short. Ezra secures. And the Black Spurs. And Callum loses the dribble off of his foot. Jackson gets it, and then he punches it back out to Ezra. Ezra spins around to Jackson. Jackson's going to dribble in a little closer, and then shoot and make it. Uses the backboard and has the goal. And before the next play can get underway, they'll call a pause for a sub opportunity. Substitutions occur for both sides. 3 back in the game. Finds 42. Long 2-ball opportunity is too short. Seth has the board and a rebound. Rather, that's the same thing. Gives it to Callum. And Callum drives in. 6 punches it away. Ezra there to catch it. Up and down. Double, or travel rather, called. So lots of hustle happening here in the game. Can't blame anybody for that. 3 works to the right and then goes up, and he's fouled. 3 to shoot 1 and gets it. He's got a good stroke on the free throw line. 16-12, still a 4-point lead for White. Callum to 23, works to the right side, blocked by 14. He collects his own rebound. And then across court to 15, that's going to go out of bounds. Under 9 to go. Right-handed players like to work to their right side. Most of the game, I feel like, on the far end of the court has been on that far end as well because of the right-handed players.
Let's go, Callum.
Callum works to Ezra, and then trying to get back to Callum. Callum finds it, secures it, knocked away from him. 15 has it now, and then he's trying to get it back to Callum, but it's intercepted by 28. And a no-shot opportunity again for Black. Deep 3. Not sure what he was thinking there. Callum gets the rebound. And Callum's going to drive all the way in, and he's reached in on. It's a foul on the floor. It's an inbound opportunity here, and that ball never found Seth. And White comes with a little tempo. 28, who likes the outside shot, is going to drive in this time. He shot it before he actually ever had it. 6 kicks it back out. 42, left-handed dribble. Out to 28, long 2, and gets it! Found a way to put it in. 18-12. Callum to Seth. Teardrop shot's going to be short. Ezra trying to get the board. Can't do it, though, and 14 secures for White. 42 in. Ezra strips him. Gives it to Seth, who gives it to Callum. And Ezra sets a screen, no look pass. 23 shoots, 2 short, and 6 secures. Three, over his head, hits the deck. Seth has it, not many people in front of him. Gives it to Callum at the top, back to Seth. Seth thought about it, dribbles in, and 20-8 seals it.
Let's go, boys!
There you go. Oh.
They slip all over the place.
Three, ill-advised over-the-head shot, blocked by Ezra. Six gets it and keeps distributing back out. Might should just go up with it himself. Three on the baseline, turn around, shot's gonna drop. (18-12) or 20-12 rather, 8-point lead. Callum underneath, shoots and nearly went in. 42 works back down the court. Ezra picks him up. And Six trying to shoot, and I think he's fouled. No, it's a travel. So fresh feet for both teams again. Sub opportunity. Callum to Jackson. Jackson dribbles in, and then shot never had a chance. His hands never got above his head, it didn't look like. Ball turned over.
Callum, drive to the hole. Callum, drive to the hole. Big guys out.
Pass goes to Laxton. Laxton bumps into his own player. High shot. And Robert trying to secure it, and it's going to go to White. (12) picked up by 44 at the top of the arc. Works to his right. And around the merry-go-round he goes. Underhand pass to 5. Working to 44. Ezra slides over. And Jackson able to tie him up. Jump ball called. Possession error goes with Black. So 4 minutes to go in the game. 8-point deficit for the Black Spurs. Pass goes to Robert on the baseline. Robert's going to shoot it. It's going to be short and into White's arms. Braden stripped by Jackson. This one will go with White. I said stripped by Jackson. I meant tied up by Jackson. Time definitely an issue now for Larson's team. And Braden kept that left foot on the ground carefully as his feet were crossed. 5 gets the handoff, gonna shoot it. Too strong, Ezra finds it. And Black Spurs will have to make haste. And Callum crosses over into the paint, shoots it, and can't quite get it to drop. Wrestled away, close. Braden's coming with the fast break charge the other direction. Hits the bottom of the rim, and they say he got him. So a make here from Braden makes it a 10-point game, the largest lead of the day. But he misses. Callum secures the rebound. And low pass to Jackson. Jackson works his way around the left side, dishes off a good-looking pass to Laxton. Laxton to Ezra. Ezra abuses the backboard, won't get it to go. And it's been a while since we've had a Black offensive rebound. They're going to have to start blocking out and get that ball back because time is a ticking.
And he's on what team? National. And Sarn's on.
Braden to his left side, and they keep it on that side. 34 shoots, nearly put that one in. Laxton gets the board. And the whistle blows as Black takes a timeout. Callum, chest pass. Jackson underneath. Robert rolls through Jackson's legs, and then he's tied up. Reach in foul called against White. Ezra to Laxton. Laxton's going to shoot it and knock it down. How about number 30 from a baseline jumper? And Jackson's going to come and press. And ball is on the ground. Callum on Dane. Recognize Dane Kraka there. Coming down the baseline. He shoots and he's fouled. 1:19 to play. 6-point lead for White, 20-14. Kraka misses. Robert secures. And they're going to have to work fast. And Braden trying to pick him up. He'll throw. Jackson catches the pass. Jackson to Laxton. Knocked one down from here a minute ago. And Crockett comes up with it. Everybody jumped up. And it's going to be a turnover, black ball. So inbound comes from the baseline. Ezra finds Laxton. Laxton takes the shot. Misses. Loose. Callum secures it for Black. Dribbles back. He's going to shoot it. And ball just won't drop. Robert gets the rebound. Goes up with it. These guys got to go up with it. They'll draw the foul if they do, but it's a tie-up this time. And luckily it stays with Black for Robert's sake. Inbound to Laxton. Braden comes over to make sure he doesn't shoot this time. Jackson may have a case of trying to run with it before he had it. And that ball is intercepted by Dane. Too high. Fast break for 44. And he gets called for Jackson does for the push as he's shooting, and Dane will go to the line. So Dane hits the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound gives them another shot, 30 seconds to play. And they'll shoot a long one into Robert's arms. They got to work the ball down the court in a hurry, 22 seconds to go. Somehow got to make up 6. Callum all the way in, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. 13 seconds to go. Callum to shoot. And not going to drop. Crockett gets the board. 10 seconds to go. Jackson trying to take it away from him. And Laxton steals it. 0. No time left on the clock. And that's how this one ends. Good hustle by both teams. White comes up with the win, 20-14. And we'll do another one next week. See you guys at that time.